Good morning everybody and welcome to my channel. My name's Jen and this is Jen's Stitchy Corner, where I talk about all things cross stitch. Today is Thursday the 13th of November and we're on day 13 of my full coverage November. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you come back each time and follow my stitchy journey. And if you're new here today, then I really do hope there's content that you like and a few projects in there that you enjoy seeing and may want to stitch yourself. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, please feel free to do that. I do share stitchy progress over there and I'm almost at 2,000 followers over there, I think. So it's growing quite nicely. So thank you if you are already following me. I have been a bit naughty. I've not been on there as much as I've wanted to with the full coverage stuff. It's just kind of taken over a little bit. So I am behind on seeing everybody's posts and things. Hopefully I can catch up over the next few days. I also have a TikTok account. So if you would like to follow me on there, please feel free to do that as well. So before we get straight into everything, I thought I'd just quickly talk to you about how I store my threads. So I have so many projects on the go now, and quite a few of those are full coverage, as you can tell. Obviously some are kits, so they're fine. I don't tend to change things with the kits. So I thought I'd just run through with you how I store things and how I manage things. I haven't tried floss drops yet. It is something I want to try in the future because it's just so hard to manage them all now. Honestly, there's just too many to organise and get into some sort of order all of the time because I'm bouncing from project to project. So storage is a little bit neglected. So what I'll do, I'll show you how I store the Alice threads because that is the first one I organised many years ago. And all I do for majority of my threads is I bobbinate them. I like the words bobbinate. So I use a plastic tub for all my Alice threads and they are all bobbinated and labelled. As you can see, I've been using, I don't know if you can tell from that one because that's quite a full thread, perhaps that's a bit better one. I use the Pip and Chip bobbins. They are such good quality and they always have the numbers printed on. They do other ranges of these. There's all sorts you can buy now from these. So I've started to collect their bobbins. You can buy the complete set or you can buy sections, which I've been doing the sections. They're £35 a section. I don't know how much they are as a full set. So I've been buying them gradually and working through going away from these card bobbins to these ones. So the plan is to eventually have Pip and Chip on all of my bobbins. So that's how I store Alice. I do have some anchor threads down here. The reason I have anchor threads in there is my husband's granddad unfortunately passed away some time ago. Lovely man, and he had anchor. His preferred thread was anchor. He did not like DMC, and his projects he used to do were absolutely stunning, just breathtaking. He did some massive pieces, and it's such a shame he's not here now for Floss Tube and all this loveliness because he would be in his element with it. I used to love going round to see him, and we used to visit pretty much every Saturday afternoon. We'd go and see him and he would get me back into my stitching. As soon as I left, we'd have a massive conversation about his stitching and then I would come home and pick mine straight up. And I really miss that. I really miss seeing him and the conversations about stitching and obviously general life with him as well. But it was lovely to have that connection. He was a lovely man, and it was so sad when he did pass. My mother-in-law kindly gave me his threads that were all in boxes, so I have those under the stairs. So I dip into those when I can't cross over to DMC. So that is why I've got some anchor threads in there. So that is my Alice storage. I also, for all of my DMC that I do have, I don't have a complete set. So any DMC threads that I do have, I store in this, which I'll just show you. So it's a DMC chest. I purchased this, I think, from Lakeside Needlecraft. And they had an offer on, and you got 120 DMC skeins with it. So it helped me start building my stash up again. Now, the only thing with this chest is the top part. If I just lift the lid up to show you, there are some missing. I don't know if you can see that. Really hard to hold because all the drawers have just opened. So as you can see, I've managed to get one of the inserts from Pip and Chip, and then I've put all of the threads on their bobbins. So these ones stand up quite nicely on the top. However, I'll just pop that down. The drawers here are too small, so they can't stand up, which is really frustrating. So I've had to lie down the bobbins. I think these drawers are designed to put just your skeins in. They're not designed for the bobbins to stand up. So I'm a little bit annoyed because I wanted to have them all lined up nice and neat and stand up so I could kind of, you know, follow where I am with them. So they're all just stuck in there at the moment, which isn't ideal. Now, I think they do a bigger chest, which you can have them stood up in. But I know a lot of you have been using the filing cabinet system. Is it the Billsley cabinets? I don't know if that's how you say it. But yeah, I know a lot of people use those filing cabinets. So that is what I store my DMC in. And I've recently brought a whole CXC master set, which is what I'm using now to kit up all my full coverages. There's just too many now, so I need a stash that I pull out. Now, the good thing is with the CXC threads, when I purchased this was from Cross and Crafts. She gives you a checklist with all the numbers of the threads on. So what I've been doing is I've been writing down what project I've put that thread in as I've pulled them from the master set. So I know where it is in case I need it to just nab for a stitch or two, which is what I do from time to time, providing I've got enough thread for that project. So any that I've taken, I will need to replace for my master set. But it gives me an indication as to where they are, just in case it's like one stitch, you know, on a confetti part, and I just, you know, for one stitch, I'm going to use these, obviously. So that is really handy that she gives me that, because I can keep log of where everything is going. So as you can see, I've not done anything with these yet. I'm just pulling them as I need them at the moment with the videos. I have got some plastic bobbins, just some cheap ones from... I think they were from Amazon. They're just a plain plastic bobbin. I bought the DMC little stickers just to shove on them for the CXC ones, just so I know and have some sort of organisation as to where they all are. And they are starting to go into another plastic tub like that one I've just shown you. So that's my CXC. I will show you also for Dragon Race. I'm trying a new way of storing threads. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not really very good at the organisation part. I'm getting better, I think. But so this is not my idea. This is my lovely friend Karen, who I stitch with. She told me about these. You can get these from Amazon. So I'll show you a close-up of it. And what you do is you put your codes from your pattern in here, and then you put your threads down the side here, and they slot into these little foam parts. So you can see that they're all separated. Now, I haven't put all of them on for Dragon Race yet. This is a fairly new idea. So as I'm coming through the sections, I'm just adding them on and putting the symbols in as we go, which I'm liking that way, because it's like, because this one isn't confetti heavy at the moment. It's all in those blues, all in the sky. It's a nice way of tracking my colours. So when I get back to those blues, they're all in that one section, and then I can add the next section on. And it's making it easier to find the threads. And because I know all these are for the sky, it's easier to then find that section, if that makes sense. But yeah, so these are available from Amazon. I'll see if I can put the link in on the video description below. I am really liking this method. The only thing is, I think these are about £9 each, and I need to get another 2 for Dragon Race because there's 120 colours. This holds 50. I think you can get a smaller one. I think they do one which holds 20 if it's not such a big pattern for you. So yeah, there is method there in the madness, I think, somewhere. But I'm not going to say I'm perfect at organising everything, because I'm not. I just bounce from thing to thing. I need to get better at organising, and I am trying. But then something shiny and new comes along and distracts me, and then everything goes out of the window. So there we go. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. That's how I kind of organize things. I like I love doing it on the bobbins. That's the way I've always done it. I will be trying floss drops just to see how I get on with them. I just don't know with floss drops if you really need like a peg to put them on, which I haven't got anything like that. You know, you need your own craft room so that you can hang them up and keep them nice. I suppose I could tie them with like a hair bubble or something at the bottom so they don't get all tangled. But that is my worry with floss drops, if it's just going to get all tangled and in a mess. If you use floss drops, let me know what your thoughts are on them. What's your preferred method of storing all your goodies? I'd love to hear. So yeah, that is kind of how I do that. The other question I had was, how do I stitch these big projects? Do I use a stand? I don't use a stand. I find they actually cause back pain for me with leaning forward in that sort of position. I don't find it particularly comfortable. It is quite petite in our living room, and with 3 children, there just isn't the room for a massive stand as well. So I tend to stitch on my lap with a Nerge hoop. Nerge I really love. And I have the big pink one that I've shown you previously. And that is my favourite one. So yeah, that is pretty much how I stitch. Nothing amazing about it. I just literally get on with it in my lap, watching TV. Something good on Netflix preferably, or FlossTube, depending on who's at home with me in the evenings. So yeah, that is how I do my stitching. So today I can do our competition. So as you all know, I reached 1,000, or most of you know, if you're new here today, you might not. I reached 1,000 subscribers last week, so I can actually do my giveaway today. So I will show you the giveaway goodies at the end, and I'll just ask you guys to put a comment in. So that's exciting. We can do that today. It's a bit longer today. I've waffled for 15 minutes. I do apologise. So we'll get straight into Alice before you all fall asleep. Right. So Alice is my biggest whip, and a picture will come up here of what Alice looks like when it's done, and a picture of where I was up to yesterday. And I will show you where I'm up to, and then I will show you the complete piece. So let me just do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here is where we are. So as you can see, I've carried on with that black border. It's kind of the same every day, pretty much, isn't it? Hopefully it will get more interesting for you all. I know it's a little bit dull to keep seeing the black. So you can see something else is coming in here, and there's more border there. And I think I've filled in some of the confetti stitches as well. So we're getting there. Yeah, and then there's the border stitches in, and I think there's some 939 as well, and that's the end. So the end is in sight. I will show you the complete piece. Oh dear me, it's getting harder and harder to show it. So these are my page finishes. Like, nice to see some characters coming to life in this, isn't it? And then I got fed up with the page finishes and carried on doing the typewriter method. I just feel like I'm making more progress this way. And plus it'll be nice to see the picture come to life as we work across and down. So that is all of my progress on Alice, and I'll tell you the statistics of where we are. Okay, so Alice progress then. I have stitched 215 stitches into Alice last night, so quite pleased with that, better than the evening before, well over my goal for Alice, so that was quite nice to get that many stitches in. I have stitched in total 36,198 stitches out of 692,307 stitches, which puts me at 5.23%. I have 135 colours in Alice. It's on 18 count, 2/1, and it's DMC and anchor threads that I'm using for this project. Okay, so the pattern of Alice is not available through the shop that I bought it through 4 years ago. It's no longer available. I have seen that some other shops on there are selling the pattern. So if you do want to stitch this one, have a browse on Etsy, but obviously do check the reviews and the quality of the patterns in the comments. You do have to be careful what you're purchasing, you know, and make sure that the pattern's okay. So do check that if it is a pattern that you want to stitch yourself. But I do know that some of the companies are selling it over on Etsy. So that is everything on Alice. And now we'll move on to Sycamore Gap. So I will just show you a picture of Sycamore Gap, which I have in the little zippy bag. So sorry about the zips, guys. I know some of you do listen on headphones and it can be a little bit annoying. So I do apologise. So this is Sycamore Gap. Gorgeous design. Colours in it are amazing. That is what drew me to it. All the pretty colours in the sky. Obviously the cute little sheep as well had something to do with it. But it's just gorgeous. The whole design is so pretty. Lucy Pittaway is so clever with her kits. They are gorgeous. So many beautiful ones. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a picture of what it was looking like up till yesterday. Okay, so now I'm going to get my board just to put behind it, just to show you guys, so you don't get all that background showing through with the light. So this is where I'm up to. So the needle minder is a cotton and clay needle minder, Laura from Cotton and Clay. So if you do go over to Etsy and have a check out on her shop, I'm not sure if it's back open yet. I know Laura is poorly at the moment, but definitely worth following her shop. So when she's back open, do go and check her needle minders out. They are beautiful. So as you can see, I've started the grass hill part of the pattern. That green's going up there. I filled in a little bit of that darker green on that side also. So mainly getting the green in on that hill there and working it up. So that is the stitches I've managed last night. Again, I can't tell you the amount that's in this one because it is a paper pattern. Haven't quite had chance to look at markup yet. It is on the plans, but I need time to take it in. And with the rushing of the videos, I just don't want to do it and then the pattern doesn't go in right, or I'm not doing it right. So I just want time to have a play with that. Okay, so Sycamore Gap then was obviously by Lucy Pittaway, who I've mentioned. The kit is charted by Bothy Threads, and I'm using everything from the kit. Obviously can't tell you how many stitches I've done in there, but it felt like enough with all that green. But it's nice to see that picture growing a little bit more. Hope it comes up again. So now we'll do the wheel spin, which is very exciting. I'm just going to go into the app. We'll do that, and then we will do the competition. Exciting. So let's see what tonight's stitching will bring. So I'm trying to get the glare off. Oh, what have we got? Basking in the sun has come up again. So it's like in these Bothy ones at the moment, isn't it? Right, okay, so I've got that one just under Sycamore Gap. So I will show you the picture of that one, which will be tonight's stitching. Very exciting. So this is Basking in the Sun by Bothy Threads. It was a sewical box, a special box that Lucy Pittaway did for them back in the summer. And I started this one a few evenings ago, I believe. I'm sure it was this week. They all blend into one now, all the weeks. But yeah, a few nights ago, I started this one. And it's come up again. So really looking forward to stitching on that tonight. A really pretty design. Don't know if you can get this one. I don't know if they'll release it as a kit. I really don't know. But probably not, because it was for these boxes and I think they're like a special design. But always worth checking on the website and see if they do release it. So that's the wheel spin for today. That's exciting. Now on to the competition. Now what I'm doing with the competition, I've done 2 today. Now you can, if you're in the UK, you can enter both of these competitions. And if you're overseas, unfortunately, I can't do one of them because of the costs for postage over to the overseas. It's just horrendous here. It's just ridiculous costs and I just can't do it, unfortunately. So I didn't want you guys to miss out. So I've done 2 things. So one can be posted overseas and one is for UK only. Obviously, if you're in the UK, you are more than welcome to enter both. So I will show you, first of all, I'll show you the one that everybody can enter, which is a pattern to win. I'll just get it out the packet for you so you don't get the glare. And I'm giving away this lovely design, which anybody can enter. This is the Turkey by Cottage Garden Samplings. Really pretty design. This is one of their In the Woods Season 2 series. So I've decided to give this one away. So if you would like to enter for this one, please put the word turkey in your comments. As I say, anybody can enter from around the world for this one. All I ask is that you be over 18 to enter the competition. Please don't use words like prize, win, competition, any of those words that attract the bots. I want this to go to a real stitchy person. So please do only use the word turkey in your comments. So if you would like to win that one. And the other prize, which is for UK only, my mum has kindly made a project bag to give away. She's getting a bit of a pro at these now. She's getting a bit quicker. She's doing really well with them. And this is what the giveaway will be. So if you would like to win this lovely bumblebee project bag, the zip is at the top and it has a really pretty little flower button on there. Really nice, isn't it? With a blue ribbon. I'll show you inside. It's just lined with sort of a plain fabric there. All lined inside. So if you would like to win this really pretty bumblebee bag, please use the word bee in the comments below. The same rules apply. Please don't use words like win, competition, prize, anything that attracts the bots. Please be over 18 for this one. And this is for UK only. So I do apologise. If I could send it anywhere, I would. But down to costs of import charges and everything else, I just can't do it. So I am sorry that I can't do that one for around the world. It's so annoying, and it's just silly rules that prevent us from sending anything overseas at the moment. It's just ridiculous, the cost of things. I mean, postage here in the UK locally is horrendous as well. So yeah, it's not good, is it? It's like people don't want you to post things anymore, which is really sad. So yeah, please, if you are overseas and would like to win the turkey one, then please do enter for that. And the bag can be entered just UK only, please. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I am filming a floss tube straight after this. They won't both be posted at the same time. I'm going to probably post the floss tube later on when I've had a chance to edit it. So I really do hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you all enjoy taking part in the competition. I will leave the competition open for 2 weeks, and I will use the YouTube random picker thing that you use for the prize draws. So I will use that as a comment picker. So you must comment on this video, no other videos please, because it will be drawn from this video. As I say, I will leave the competition open for 2 weeks, so I will draw the competition winner from 2 weeks from today. So if you have enjoyed today's video, then please do subscribe to the channel. It really does help me grow and be seen across YouTube. If you've liked today's video, then also please do give it a thumbs up. Again, that helps the video be seen, and I really do enjoy your comments, so please do keep leaving those for me. So take care everybody, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow when I show you my progress for today's stitching. Take care everyone. Bye.